Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news that cost seems to be rising fast in both the US and China. But first we should note that the giant container ship that was blocking the Suez Canal has been refloated and moved under its own power to a passing lake, where it will be inspected. Now the task is to clear the 437 waiting ships that built up in the 7 days of this crisis. Industry experts say it will take 4 or 5 days to clear that backlog, but the work of the lawyers and the insurers will take much longer to resolve. And the Dallas Fed is the latest American region to report a sharp improvement in their factory survey. New orders helped power the survey to its highest level ever, but they also reported fast rises in costs and payrolls. Meanwhile, on Wall Street, a very ugly liquidation is taking place. A fire sale of stocks from a large investor slammed global investment banks, which said they could incur substantial losses related to the trades approaching $30 billion. This is a huge systemic risk. In China, it's becoming clear that exporters there are raising prices sharply. Not only are shipping costs behind the shift, but steel and aluminium prices are also key contributors too. In fact, most commodity prices. After being a source of global deflation for decades, the tide has turned in 2021 and buyers are expecting the Chinese to be a source of goods inflation. Real estate auction activity is surging in Australia. There were 3,791 homes taken to auction across the combined capital cities last week, the busiest auction week since March 2018. With 10 new cases overnight, Brisbane has been plunged into a snap 3-day lockdown. The New South Wales government has urged its citizens to cancel Easter holidays to Queensland. The US Treasury 10-year yield is up 5 basis points today to 1.71%, and the price of gold starts today down $20 at $1,713 an ounce. Oil prices have risen by a bit more than 50 cents a barrel and are now just under $61.50 a barrel in the US, while the international price is just over $64.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar opens today firmer at just on 70.1 US cents. Against the Australian dollar, we're also firm at 91.8 Australian cents, and against the euro, we're firm at 59.5 euro cents. That means our trade weighted index opens today up to 72.6. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.